Enjebia amanyofo beko epueye atoye asretimemufo se omonto omoso aba na mibiso edren ena omowo ema ekuafo mibisa ekuafo efise Ghana ha ye sika sam ho fapem ejina ekuayo mu wenti ena ekuafo TV kofa bae ye de fofo kra eba ya to ni din the hot seat eye dwumade bia ye ne wona omonimu de metro ministers MPs MCs, DCs, any empo aspiring MPs, one on wejina say yentu omoso aba ebehia na niomwo ema ekuafo ana a great sector no omo de atopo no so wo hot seat no so no me akosia asabia asmeni megina wana mu na mebisa omo ensemo afa ho obese obeso yasen a hwe numbers ya egu TV de so efre ni eni wo endi nkita ho the hot seat ebeye hye the hot seat ebeye hot akonwa no so ebeye hye Mema wakwa ba Embra Ekwafo TV, your only agricultural station in the country. Share the hot seat. Your friend Yakusia Asabia Asmeni. Minam Kwanwe Sunsuna me wish your Muslim brothers and sisters a very happy Salah. Ini musemo Ramadan amoye no. Na mode to ala enu nyina no. Obeye amamo me wareshe musu se mo bompa ye ma o man Ghana efa eye coronavirus ene ye nsensem wo maimu no mo de no so eko ala anim enti no ene ye mamo a very special happy Salah na ene no ye hye Ghana emra ya re ana coronavirus bae no na ebinum se wan hwe kwaye ntimi nkoto aba enti lawyers for bekeka constitutional lawyers ebekeka se yentimi anto aba nia ebesi ewo man mu ye fa no se wan na ese ohye so na odi oman so nanso eye na nsentemu ananya ntie se abato ne de beba so pa ama electoral commissioner omo be compile new voters register e the measures bi kura ba se some start some compile eye new voters register na e be di so se ne be ya yare no emfa nsusanso bone embra yetimemfo a ye be kwa akosala akochocho yedin se ye de beto aba enu nti na abato ne de ebeba so enti se won decide se obeto aba mesrew ye na hwehwe de se wo hwe na wo de eto aba na 1992 e na oman mu yenya two political parties pe na dey so enye MPP a NDC MPP ba 8 years na NDC aba 8 years na ebimokra se sankenya party foforo bia ebedi oman so anka betimi ehu eye koye me se NDC ni MPP for no bebre ka se aso mu nyina mu su ba akon enti yenya obi foforo na ne yesem se obi foforo ne yepese yenya no party ben e na ye ready CPP for yo mu achechemu ne ye wo ho PPP for so na ye ni omu da ye ni eda omo so papa kwesi ndum eno so akoye ne ye wo ho na nansem mu na yenya ntie se owura bidie oso de ne ho asi wo se opese okọ eye independent presidential aspirant na so pese onjina ono onjina party bia your constitution says say be president a majority of your ministers say omu fi parliament na otumi edeye o ministers na say ono so oba independent say o wini ana say to ne so aba say NDC MPP eyifo na ode omo ebeye omo ministers enti ene no me medi na chi ache is very active on social media ma follow na ni nsem bia o ka no ase eya koye convincing kaka na so new politicians o be convince we omo ba na omo ye bibi foforo enti ene ne pese ye hu onipa ko a oye mechire eye Mr. Marek Kofi Gan oye eye chartered accountant osan ye author anasa obi a otro books ansana osan ye eye management consultant that is oka sika samo ho de a odimu ewomu ene ebisa se de enti no pese oye president ewo man na e dey different and na ode breyen a ye forget NDC ni MPP eti ji akonya ebia na won decide ni abeto ma obetimi a convince so who knows enti mesraw ji akonya na nya abotre na tie ene interview a me ne owura Marek Kofi Gan ebabeye Mr. Gan Hello.
From Kofi.
Oh, Debbie, you're not your president.
Oh, I just me from Kofi. So Kofi there, I mean middle name.
Right. Thank you. Yeah, that's say you're from. Me do it. Me follow Instagram. Facebook me o church on amapa o kasa o kasa pa o church on amapa na apomu to say
nyamenti bibia de den.
Okay, yeah, obi ka say ora Kofi Gan me kan kakra fa ho say uko school or Ghana ha that in the 70s no uko join your parents or Liberia, Nigeria, so wo sign back, and then 2004 u fa won yawa na akwoti na UK for what greener pastures.
Oh, there be me career course be University of Greenwich.
Okay.
If I say I finish me ACCA or hase, and I me call say me career one semester course, 2 semester course be me call car or kakra. And yes, I went there to see greener pastures.
Okay.
And say me na friends Christian Aid. A family said, and I started traveling around. We went to, at the time, no, you call 4 African countries or Southern African region.
Okay.
Me buy a bag now. Me say, Juma, we know it's good because me one for I'm helping humanity. And me samba back now. Me say the Commonwealth of Nations Secretariat also a family. And I was very lucky. So, companies are more family. We are very, globally recognized companies. And then after that, we call there's been fighting in Africa, Sudan, but at the time, Mozambique, and me call rank kakra. Who say we have to come back and build back your country. But also people think when I say I lived in the UK, people feel now I was living only in the UK.
Okay.
Some of the companies we were running, and I said some of the contracts we were running, have been more Ghana. For example, education program we were running for almost 7-8 years. Now I am a program I'm running, and I was almost here all the time. And sometimes I come, people think we forgot about Ghana.
So when did you finally Ghana say Mapa? I'm here to stay.
4 years ago.
4 years.
4 years plus.
Okay.
Something on top of 4 years. Back. Finally,
my own background, Kaka. Udino, are you a fancy Marek Gan?
Marek, they say just normal Christian name.
Right, but the Gan, my friend.
Oh, Gan, your Gans be your popular name. One share, but Gan was every friend say. It's a small village. We are friend in Ave. I be Kasam, just a forest.
Okay. So you were a Voltarian?
I'm a Voltarian.
Right.
Born and bred.
Born and bred.
Born and bred. But I was born in Keta, which is baby Amima free Keta. And I was born in Keta. Me papa na of some mountain ranges no Betwe Hawkway area. Uka Betwe there will be able Uka Hawkway there will be able but the village there will be because it's one of those little tiny settlement. Let me say Hawkrapo first in the 70s, 60s now they were growing coffee.
Coffee, all right.
Coffee, and so they stopped growing coffee in Yemen. So I was born in Keta, and then because secondary school so work Keta secondary school, and then after that now, me started me throw me professional exam to become an accountant. And to me Ghana for about 7 years or so. And some call
Obi and our grandparents, those who are staying with Fisher folks. What inspired you to reach higher? So be a chartered accountant. Maybe Obi or he wants to be like Mr. Gan. What inspired you?
Oh, almost the family I grew up in, and yet Nipadodona and school.
Sure.
And growing up, my grandmother and my mother especially, and my grandmother and my mother were always insistent yeah generation or say modena we have to go to school now so that you better raise family ni profile kakra and even though omo to me and course school no they tried very hard to make sure say we were able to be sent to school to be able to progress higher and it was I say we were living both our lives and dreams because to me and fulfill is dreams and it's been a combination of their dreams and your lives and it was a big obligation for us because say it's not just it's for you, it's for the family.
Sure. Growing up, did you know, say, or were you harnessing the dream, say one day you're president? Because for me, everybody knew in my family I would be a journalist. Everybody, because yes, it started early. It's me who know, that would be said that should be my president of Ghana.
In fact, when I was growing up, I was a soldier.
Oh, okay.
Because my discipline from childhood. Also, my grandfather was a fisherman. Also, because fishing at high seas there, if you are not disciplined, you'll be able to miss it. And growing up, everybody thought I'll turn out to be a military man because I had very high levels of discipline. But as for the presidency, it's been a series of things. Happened here now. It got me to feel. Starting from my elder sister, and she was pregnant, and I had to rush her to the hospital. And your hospital now. And me say, nah, this is so wrong because we're pregnant and she was in labor. And now mama said, she sat on the floor, and unfortunately for me, let me say, there were plenty women there who were pregnant who were sitting on the floor. Me one day I say no, in this country after 60 something or after 50 something years at a time, this is not right. And but when I traveled and I was going to different countries, who said wait now what we have in Ghana this is not what we are supposed to be. Because we share other countries are who say they don't have and those what we have here. We don't have as much as we have, but some of them have gone very far, some of them have really risen far. So we share other countries I think say and it was in 2017 now I felt I can't sit on the fence anymore or see I have to take a stand. But Ushia, I didn't feel it was going to happen with the MPP or the NDC because for 27 years anka bibi besisanka as standard. So I decided I wanted to go independent, and I made my announcement March 2019. Until from then, it's been a journey.
So, Mami, who are there now? One joining any political party? Coming as you are rich, right? Because someone to me ran a election as independent.
Some mistake now. It's over the years. They've almost psychiatry to believe says Nisika to me running.
No, I guess almost we go to your rallies, like we go to political rallies, we go to their delegate conferences, and we see the monetization of elections.
But
we see envelopes.
I am not here to monetize anything. To say I will say no, okay. Say who believe say policies are medieval. It is policies that will work for you as an individual. I don't need to come and give you money for you to see say udimechia or bravo konim. Your life will go forward if you follow the policies I want.
Mr. Gan, the dynamics has changed.
Politics is about people. So, mommy, 1,000 cities is here. Say I should use it to do my campaign. Then I'm about to talk T-shirts, posters, transportation, fuel, what are we intending to do to win your vote? I would rather ask you, sir, can you give me 1,000 people? Because we'll say no, influence. And to me feel, sir, we've seen politics. I'm not saying, sir, money is not important, but me feel, sir, this guy, to the point, sir, we don't value, your citizens in the because politician be or feel, sir, once he has given you or the 200 cities and now 500 cities and now 1,000 cities amount, and I just say, we no and have a problem be or to make call for 4 years. And funny who say, your hospital and your say your road is not working, I say only insure and I say only light. And funny who because in his mind, he has bought you.
Okay.
He's paid you off until near Canada bottom asem. So I think, sir, it is about time we come back and think this thing differently.
The other school of thought, some say, they give us barrage of promises, but so in some of this kind of my engine, whoever we want to vote, we vote for them. Time we take money again, we vote for another.
Sikano dear, the money is for the state. And say Obi Mouse or a politician, and if I scan just cano.
Okay.
But one casano also your dream say. These people, dear chief for 27 years, yes, we are dear chief for 27 years. Nothing has happened. And to Sikano dear, some would Sikabe Mamwa, Munji, because it's not even their money. This is money people have taken from the state.
How do you intend to govern the country? Because Constitution, it's emphatic. Article 78, Clause 1. Majority of your ministers should come from Parliament. They say, who are your parliamentary candidates? We don't know them. Okay. How do you intend governance?
Okay, here's the thing. People in Parliament, they are not there by themselves. They are there to come and work for you, for you and I.
But they are from political parties.
That is not an issue.
Okay.
The issue is whether they come from political parties, whether the small parties or the big parties, at the end of the day, constitutionally even, they came to Parliament to work for one of the Ghanaian people. And it will be interesting. Okay, I feel, sir, this is one thing that is here. We will really see why are all working for Ghana and I say is working for their real parties, only their parties. Because you see, more Parliament, there are some in there who just want this country to work. I mean that whether on the NDC side or the NPP side, people just want this country to work. Unfortunately, more parliaments is here. Some of them cannot even make a decision that will benefit their constituencies because that decision it goes against their party. It doesn't have to be like that. And to me feels that if an independent candidate comes into power and says, look, my brother, I want to work with you. My sole aim is that all the constituencies will work, all the regions will work. Now Obiambra about equinim. Some people's lives should go forward. And if I come to you and for the first time in your 20 or so years in Parliament, for the first time, you can actually do something for your constituencies without say Ube say Ebia party chairman Befra Kacha say yes ana Ube Luzi say my sister, I think people also have a heart in Parliament to know say if somebody wants to help me as a parliamentarian do something good for my constituency, yes, it to make the constituency even retain me. It's a win-win situation. And I told me, I don't intend to have a big government. I don't intend to have a big government. At most, I want to have just 50 ministers in all.
50?
50.
You come to power and you change your mind?
No, I will not change my mind. I know what I'm doing. In fact, let me not say I know what I'm doing. We know what we're doing. You see, because me, yes, Anna, it means my reliance on getting a big number of people from parliament above. So these things are things that we've thought through it. And I thought with me, son, the constitution doesn't say specifically, say, Ufa, Papa way, and Mami way from parliament, or also man on this specific position.
Sure.
And also Ebwa. And there are different ways, you know, Debia Mika said, Omo mutual constitution. Despite say some parts of the constitutions need to change because we are evolving, we are growing as a country, and some parts need to change, and I'm for parts of it changing. But I also want to say, Omo draw a constitution, not Omo dream because who would have thought, say, they thought about what is going on in this country now, and to position the opportunity for independent candidacy to also be part of our democracy. And I feel it's a big favor they have done this country.
What you saw vice presidential candidate already? And now Oh, that been the betuja. Say who? That been the betuja.
You better out, because one of the first things we want to do was June. It's ending of June. Towards and say we'll be launching your manifesto. In fact, my manifesto now me ready Uber in on that me ready manifesto until you're ready.
We'll come to the manifesto. We want to know your agenda first. So we'll come to the manifesto.
So you better launch I think
into Oba and Abema na offer as your vice president. Oh, we just want to know the sense. Either Oba and
Abema. No, it's politically incorrect for me to say it now. And I think Ghanaians will be happy with what we are offering. Look, the point is not say either say me crap. The point is not say me a Bema and I say me Oba. The important thing is that we are bringing something that will change this country for all of our good. And only idea I think say I was saying focusing on.
I asked your ban about say mema no moye feli en kakra nti say oba de oba wa badaye nti oba ni obeka kire no obedi so say mema no dey asem moye hard content mo cancel na ma better. But finally before you be call breaking the voters register. So person or your president ni the register whether to compile new one or use the existing one we have what is your stance on this? Which one do you belong to?
A tough question because you see, I may analytical kakra and me judge no me feel say register no. You see here for a splitting of the regional splits. No?
Yeah,
it's the same register we use. Obi and country. Yeah, you see register no for district level elections. Obi and country. In fact. Nankabe ebe use this register no for the referendum so and also Obi and country. And all of this no it happened all the way up to December last year. And in my mind no maybe some say between December last year and January this year no dear necessary.
Ebia after those election na waka no committee has set and so oma go through it oma who say we need to change
it is the same voter register now you use it for all those things. Are they saying say all those elections are here no voter district level election splitting of the regions and we even use it for referendum. And one person said they are useless elections.
So you are for those mostly used to what we have for the election.
Here's my point. I don't believe that we should have a full-blown new register.
Okay.
Now, so there are young people who they have transitioned into 18 years and above. I feel that they should be given a chance.
So the limited registration.
The limited registration is what we should do.
Okay.
But to throw away everything in the register and say we are doing an entirely new register,
thank you. Oguswa share the hot seat Ekrafu TV and now your name Mr. Marek Kofigan or your independent presidential aspirant or say Anthony Swaba na omeye president. First one, then akasa denti opeso president no nkofobe no be govern the state. Ni na wama ye nchemu. Ye je nkrato ne ye koba ye bisa ne say ne vision and an agenda for Ghana no and saying and so never could break no mamenda Dolly's beauty parlor omo and my makeup and me hairstyle ama me kama Dolly's beauty parlor e mata heko and eben police barras and sana aristocrat boutique on some atade say na fa blinks bobomo aristocrat boutique opa atade papa opa say we dey social function corporate function opa aristocrat boutique a obenya santa de ne bi omo ntade ne nyina ye papa nanso ne bo no e wo fom a obetimi atobi omo e na omo aboa mi a mede dwumadie ebro ansana program be kwa ewie no me de omo numbers ebetu dwa sa wontimi enkom ho wo shops na me de omo numbers ebetu dwa ama ye ko quick commercial break ya ba ya beto aso
The Hot Seat. The Hot Seat.
Minsama wakwa sonkokra embra the hot seat ewo ekwafo TV se fe na wode wo television no ato ekwafo TV a o share the hot seat ene ye ne independent presidential aspirant Mr. Marek Kofigan ena ye twetwe enkomo ye hwe ne nisuade hwana na se na agenda na nsusie a owoma oman Ghana ntia otutu se ya bre MPP ne NDC a afiwe yemfa ento ne so aba ai afiwe ye beto aba pa yebeto aba na enim se COVID-19 ntinema besesa but mpainfo bi o makasa even the electoral commission mo measures o mo de aba so mo be compile new register no the majority leader in parliament honorable Oseche Mensa Bonso akasa election de ebeba so inti say election no ba de ebeba so inti no wana o mu gina se ento o mo so aba no wo say ye toto o ma no ne ehu nea o mpese o mo yema o man Ghana. Mr. Marek, yembra wo agenda no u slogan no o say then unlocking minds prospering Ghana. What do you mean by that?
Because me feel say the whole world we between countries and different continents there's only one commodity that we all trading and only knowledge.
Okay.
And to me feel say our educational system say if we can look in that area critically and make sure say omo free schools enkoye say u free school na say u ko hwehwe djuma na wenye djuma na say you think say your life is over. It doesn't have to be so. And to make me feel so we have to look in the quality of education we are giving our young people. One, me feel say we have to start training our young people to be entrepreneurial. Until now, we just leave people. Omo to me a foresee omo who started bibi no na omo started bibi, but they've never really been helped to understand what it takes to run businesses so that you be increase your more chances of getting successful. And yeah, there's and me feel say, school should be able to prepare you for two things. One, uber out now, you are competent. Companies be to me, I employ you for say, come and work for us for this number of years. Now we're getting experience, but it should also be able to prepare you. Say, free school now say you have a solution to give society. Now nobody is employing you. You should be able to create your own opportunities. Me feel say a very reduce this unemployment we have in the system, such that people who don't get a job almost feel say my brother just say answer. It doesn't have to be that way. I feel say we should also help those who are going to be employed to be able to be helpful to the employers. In fact, say me accountant. When I went to school, no, that's a bad example. Let me give you a better example. I'm engineers. In fact, say Obi also your friends auto engineering. Rather than me buy V8 or V9 or V10 or V16 for my ministers, I feel say I would rather buy a car for every polytechnic or every technical university that is studying auto engineering. I want students to be able to break that car apart and answer fixing the back. It is the only way they can understand auto engineering. Sisi ano bibia ya theory. And when you come out of school, most of the employers no better say, oh, you are not a match for what we are looking for. And we have to start to create a match from the school. Not and here say people will leave school and say they are now looking for how to gain experience before employment. Why not be employer to gain experience and say be employer? And me feel say the school should be able to be bridging a gap. And it also means I want to bring a lot more industry players into the schooling system, so that our schooler, say what you are learning is exactly is needed in industry. So gap no and you have all these people who are going to school, but they are not employment material. And I feel say if we can change that. I share Obia also auto engineering in the manner me describe here. Say Sani Pano Free School now said nobody is even Toyota Ghana hasn't employed him in Krampuna. He understands auto engineering enough to the point so non kasabe to me setting him up. But yes, Sana Obi auto engineering and Sana Obekwa Kojina master maybe ni workshop I 1 or 2 before I'll be to me I graduate Nadia. I think so we need to start bridging that gap. And to me feel say our education system should be a bit more practical. It should be a bit more entrepreneurial. And I did a count information technology because is the next thing is that and I have seen students who student be or Baminche and Bisame say I should show her how to use Google. And then Bisame say, so what have you been using to do your research? Because Google Dianka, by the time I went through, second year in school, you have to know how to use those things. And to me feel said there's a lot of quality here. It's not in our educational system. And even though people spend 15 years in the educational system, no peer. They don't come up with the heavyweight or say
the marketing. Oba free SHS and I'll be maintaining.
As for free SHS, it is something that should have been done a long time ago. And in fact, it is a right. It's in the constitution. It's a right. And no, because and he doesn't want the good of the country. I think, sir, one of the things we should consider, and one of the things I want to consider, and there are people in this country who are rich. They can afford for their children to pay fees. And one of the things I want to introduce is voluntarily. If there are some parents who feel that they can, support the educational system and pay for their children to go to school, but mom bill said,
you should pay.
You should pay. Because it's, I think it's a bit ridiculous.
So the free will not be for all.
I think, sir, we should give people an opportunity because Obinimu horses here. I know people for a fact. They have what it takes to pay their children's school fees. They won't feel any pain in their pocket.
But their awards are Ghanaians and they have to enjoy what is enshrined in the constitution,
but
free education.
That I agree. But they also have a responsibility to Ghana. That if Ghana has helped them to
they are paying their tax.
They are paying their tax, but there's always going to be, differentials in our society. Right. It's always going to be there. And it is also a duty to the country has helped. Country no be obia, but enya obia na obe rise it to a certain level. And there's a fact. And said the same country has helped you to get to a certain level. Also, say it is because some people are down there. That is why some people are able to rise. And we've risen to a certain level. We have to have a responsibility towards Ghana, and even the people down there. We have to have a responsibility towards Ghana. Say, to get those people who are down there also to rise. If we are all at this level,
Right. Menyanentia say also agenda for the country, we're grouping it into 4, right?
5.
Into 5.
Yes.
Let us see.
Education, agriculture, health, economy, any institutional reforms.
So what?
And yet there's those 5, but so 5 no now.
What prioritizing?
Almost leading. In fact, even 6 tourism count.
Okay.
And those 6 no now a very leading charge no. Say the other ones are not, important, but me feel say if we can get these 6 right, and why?
Mr. Gan, they're different. Are you bringing on board?
I've just told you something on education. It's totally different.
Fine, but you see, we want that thing. Ghanaians, we've needed for that thing. So,
sure.
You see?
Here's one thing I want to promise Ghanaians. In my government, everybody in this country would prosper.
How?
Saying
that
because we are going to create opportunities for money to come to everybody. Sure. For the last 4 years, and I know a lot of people voted for the current government because Omo promised you, okay. People are struggling in this country. What I want to do in this country is I want to even create millionaires in this country. Not millionaires by, they go and get government contract. No. One of the big things I want to do for this country is that, per se, Ghana should become the country you cannot do business in West Africa without going through Ghana. And Tisikabeba
how?
There is a plan. Look, the plan is split. So, I've talked about in education because me can't say about education. Me can't say now. But you see, there you can say foreign direct investors and backroom. Nobody is going to move business if China Baha without getting the right people to work for his company. And if we can create a system, educational system, bring it out of our employees be a war in the whole world. Said no, Ghana they all call it. You will get people to do the real work. A lot of companies will relocate.
Mr. Gan, don't we have the technical universities as our automobile? Yeah, okay. Yeah, Chomo. Oh, they are just doing their theory. There's no practicals.
Of course, yeah.
Boss.
Go to any technical university in this country. And the go to any technical university. We just use one example, auto engineering. Go to any technical university in this country studying auto engineering. And just go and stand there for a week and see what they are teaching the young students. I have seen more free building technology, all those courses, and they've come on my friend's site. They cannot even calibrate an electronic meter. And I feel things like that are share in the workplace. It should be something they are learning in school. So that they know that are ready for the market. It's not happening. It's not happening. And even the students, you see, most of our young people now, they know where they want to get to. They are just not getting the help to get there. There are people who have it in them to be entrepreneurs. I have trained some of them because the idea I do on the side, I train young people. There are people who want to be entrepreneurs. In fact, there are some of them who are actually already entrepreneurs. They don't even know the technique for determining the price of what they are selling. Everybody is selling it at this present time. So me faster price me 2 cities from just to get the market. That is not how it is done. And I feel we need to equip our young people, equip Ghanaians, whoever wants to be equipped. We have to invest in our people. That is what I mean by unlocking mind. We have to invest in our people.
Let's come to the economy. Economy in January before COVID-19 by because say no need the economy be the best COVID-19. So before COVID-19.
To me, in fact, COVID-19. In fact, before COVID-19 by no said the economy was what it is. It's not say nothing has really changed. It's just gotten a little worse than it already was. You know, economy, you know, for the last 3 years up to when COVID-19 started in March, you know, we were being told, say, you know, your GDP, across row, you know, your across row, uko makola. It's not reflecting in people's pockets. And the economy, a country where two economies, Bakuno, Ministry of Finance, and economy no Bakuno, and you and I are experiencing.
And yes, I move a camp of GDP growth rate, but the ordinary Ghanaian. Ordinary Ghanaian or market one, we don't feel those.
Good. And I am not talking about GDP. I am talking about building. Mika earlier said, I want to build this economy to the point where this is the country that you need to go through if you want to do business in West Africa. What does that translate to? A patcher said, Obia obey business of Burkina Faso, Obia, he has to come to Ghana. Obia opeso your business of Cote d'Ivoire, also in Ghana. Obia opeso your business of Togo, any Benin, they have to come through Ghana because we want to build Ghana to the point say one baha to me here business of West Africa. 15 years ago, we were here 15 years ago and a Kenya came. Said they want to build Kenya to a country where to me here business was Eastern Africa. Just say over Kenya. Today it has happened. Today it has happened. In fact, if you take Kenya out of East Africa, East Africa will collapse. Why not us? In fact, we have more than it takes to do what they have done. And that is the kind of economy I want us to build. So that Nkoya say your economy is only depending on cocoa. You see, cocoa price are perform. And depending on just cashews. You see, cashew price are perform. One of the scariest thing for me is for many years, I've been bumpy. Been praying, and I mean that I've been praying, say, we'll have a proper chocolate factory. You best supply Europe, Asia with chocolate because we have cocoa. In fact, the cocoa the highest quality cocoa. Outside, people pay premium for our cocoa. I go here. Cote d'Ivoire went to fight a war. We were here. The war ended. We were here. Cote d'Ivoire got itself back. And now they have chocolate factories. The last time I may call Europe, London, Cote d'Ivoire need chocolate is on the shelves of every shop in London. We were here, Eba back, and they became #1 in cocoa. Now they are one of the world's biggest producer of dark chocolate. And what is wrong with us? And Niamey is not hard to do. It's just somebody needs to be committed. Say, hey, this my country should go forward.
Do you think our problem is leadership in this country?
I think our problem has always been leadership. I think our problem has always been leadership. Look, everything they can want to say about Osajifo Nkrumah. But up to today, we can still see what he's left behind. Many years after he's gone, half of the assets we have in this country are assets from his time.
Mr. Gan, the economy, the post-COVID, you bet to me I revive the economy because even the superpowers, super economy across the world in Ukraine, our economy is gradually coming to their knees. And Ghana, you will effects about economy. So you don't need the economists to tell you because we all go to market and other stuff to do it. You bet to me I survive it because back of Ghana say per the data points to economic contraction. Are we leading to economic recession?
I think every country is going to experience some contraction, and yeah, it's an economic fact.
Okay.
And there is no two ways about that. It's going to happen. Now, I feel there are ways that we can counter that.
Okay.
First of all, we import a lot of things These are the reason we feel say you're shocked. If we think about it properly, it won't be too bad. Most of all, first of all, most of the things we import, only idea we can actually do in this country. If you start to say you're doing sana, share face mask, say until COVID came, we didn't know say we could even manage a face mask in this country. But besides, say, didn't we have doctors in this country? Don't doctors always use face masks? And even before COVID, no, if I import face mask, doctors say use free. And me feel say if we can close the gap of our imports by starting to manufacture internally, we would have really solved half of the problem, because importing yama bebre and whom he say be imported. That's one. Number two, and this is for me the most important thing. We have the capacity to expand our agricultural sector. It's an opportunity that has presented itself. And to me feel say if we can focus on something like agriculture, and we can say tourism earlier. Tourism no dey check a grants are rise back, because it's here no I was saying and your musical back and some start to say travel. And to end there check a crowd. But something like agriculture, okay. Food and Agri organization, UN agency, or your research be, and amongst our more West African region, Ghana and in Nigeria, kita ahondika cry for at least agriculture. And if we think about it carefully, okay, we can be able to use agriculture now as our next big economy. And not just cocoa. I'm talking about vegetables. I'm talking about edible foods and all that. So, me cousin back or US, okay, or Yejuma or a friend say factory be. They just import bananas and plantains, and I'm talking tons and tons and tons. Ghana, do we export plantain or banana? Meanwhile, banana grows in everybody's backyard. And so for me, I feel that there are so many opportunities for us to begin to take agriculture seriously. I feel that COVID-19, it has taken us back to classroom one. Class one. Oche say, share, Nyamiye this country, on my one advantage, any agriculture. Sector. And we've moved away from that. In the last 15 years, Agri's contribution to this economy has been dropping. This year it's about just 18%. In the 60s, Agri was contributing 54% to this economy. More than half of this economy. Will you pay much attention to the sector when you come? I have decided to pay much attention to Agri. The other day, friends, a program via our TV, so my name channel, but they were showing all these poultry farmers. They were crying, said they weren't getting help. I just said to myself, "Some of them won't train me back." Because you see, we have a solution for poultry. The real issue with poultry in this country is the day-old chicks, and we have a solution. What's the solution? There's a solution. No, they have to know. You see, there's a solution. We have to know. Because you see, we have to, let me just put it this way, that we are going to produce day-old chicks in this country that are better than what farmers are currently getting. Okay. There was scientists that we already have a plan to do that. We have vets, in different places. Ghanaians, full-born and bred Ghanaians, proud of their countries, who want to come and do something for their country, but they don't want to be colored with any color. What do you say? We want to come, but there's a little frustration setting that you run back. I am that. We came in this country, I won't mention the ministry, but we came, myself and two seniors of mine, my mentors. You catch a minister and say, we want to come and, we just want to come and offer advice and help. We ain't basically not say anything because we feel say, we are using it in another man's country and it is working. I didn't think I won't bring it to our own country. So we set a date. Yeah, buy them. She and Koso. And the other thing is there are many people are. I think is the deputy or the secretary of education. What England is here? No, you're Ghanaian. You're Ghanaian. Now, young beside one say, I don't know about England. The BIA Cassette, our education system, you're very good, you're very good. Oh, you're Ghanaian.
The Hot Seat. The Hot Seat.
Me da se passe o television or ato ekwafo TV. Eye ma ho hia se dani da bia no o hwe me e wo fie. Me da se nyame enhia. Se efe na wo de o TV na ato ekwafo TV a ene ye ne Mr. Kofi Gan or ye independent presidential aspirant. Ye no na ye hwe kwan obefa so a ensisan ya opese o de ba o man ni mo no obetimi e de aba. Na kasa bebre why late kakra nenso e bia last party so no obetimi agi bibia film ye wie nsema na ma last few words e obetimi a capture so when decide who to vote for na what to be able to amana Mr. Gan my share COVID-19 government management of this pandemic, but before that we go into details. Do you think that it's time for our schools and churches to reopen?
I don't think so.
Why?
Other
countries are opening up.
But other countries are doing things that is giving their citizenry confidence.
We are not doing that.
They are ready, or they can trust the government. They can take care of something when, if they reopen and they be ankoye. Omo GD and I say confidence. They trust their government. Say umbe deliver. I don't think there's been a lot of confidence, for parents. Me a small poll be me was.
I saw it.
Omo amuntro me inbox, grandpa omo does yeah. And for a lot of people who can't who church no, but I say most of them don't feel confident. And yes, some person call back to school, but is true. Say some corner say BBC na I just say they can't tell. Obi krapo example way or see I did we see what fish company fish processing company.
Yeah.
Yantishi. BBS, company no crapo was just 3 days away or 4 days away from reopening. And government actually itself now 500 people be a free fish company be a AASA. And tisa, information now they don't put it out, and I say put it out now throughout this COVID-19 process. One of the things that people have been worried about is that government new website and then figures a lot of them were conflicting. And it is these little things we might think it's little, but it's these little things that a man go for and your confidence. Okay, you find in Colorado school, so BBC is here. One company crampo or tema want to deal with that company convincingly. I can't say so that your name say you are in charge of things. Just a BB and call and as you see, I know could be over 1,000 schools, and then we can't trust you.
All right. Are you religious?
I'm very religious.
Is it not time for us to go back to church?
God is. I know people, like I said, don't forsake the assembly of the righteous.
Of course.
But we are not. Nobody is forsaking the assembly of the righteous. Assembly is not. It doesn't have to be physical. Say because churches are still running online.
One prominent man of God in this country. In fact, people call him the Papa of the nation. But we need to even not say, and yet church we will go as fully. There should be procedure being run as a group of people will be meeting and praying.
Sure. COVID we on. Say nyaminisa omwa, and it's a good thing because we have gone back to Christ and not church. Because for so long, Gofobebe is just sorry, and that is for them that was Christianity, but people were not, being able to have time with God. Only
personal time with God.
And I think that this situation has, because in this situation, fear can grow, and it makes you quickly run back to God. Because you don't know whether you are going to catch this thing, so you pray more. You don't know whether after this thing will job it will still be intact until you pray more.
So it's not time for the churches to go back.
I think we have another few weeks to see how things, because after we heard about Accra and Kumasi, the thing has gone to other regions. Now I think we clearly know how this virus is behaved in Accra, and we can track it when we want to. And for that, I think the government has done well in terms of the tracing and the testing. But almost as spread or other regions. And I think we'll need another couple of, just about 3 or so with me, that is me in my mind, to be sure we know how Yejuma or all those other regions as well. And it's a BBC, we know region, we know this is how to deal with it.
By the end of the month, the president will be addressing the nation. Open up the schools, the churches, our borders. You'll be surprised.
Well, in a way, let me say, as an individual, I'll be a little bit surprised because of just the data they are showing us. ABIA, and this is the point I want to make it clear because most Ghanaians don't see this part. ABIA, I want to say, as a president, you would have more information than everybody else. And most of the time when you make a decision, it's possible, the rest of us do not know. And you can't tell us what it is you know that we don't know. And the president no be here decision there, and then I'll see.
Stimulus packages say there are businesses. Read this, I will say they should not only give the businesses cash, but they should give them business advice.
Yes.
I don't know yet.
Well, almost Obi is in a difficulty now. One year careful, they'll just if you're in trouble, you quickly want the trouble to go. Now, business in Tisa, business here, if you are in trouble, that is when you even have to slow down. Now, I'm making the right decision. 1 year, sana. The trouble will come and go. No, not business no start to collapse. And me, all I was saying is say be man ko we sika. Making sure we're not just giving them money. Yen city or more down. Yen man maintenance. Yen catch and say business we no, industry we no. This is how this industry no reacted to sort of these problems. And spend the sikano just to help your business be able to go through this process. Somebody will just take the money and go and pay an old loan. Now, the problem the business is facing will still be there. As I say, and me feel say it shouldn't be just money. Now, we should have a system of giving advice so that
the new normal is gradually setting in. So, but how is it with our business environment here? Are we embracing the new normal?
That question will be beside me that. Oh, say the new
business man
consultant. But most of about 70% of our businesses are informal, and so yes, it's going to be. It's not the new normal is not going to catch on like the way it may catch on in other jurisdictions. Okay. Because it's just a few people who are very formalized. The thing about formalization, and it's say baby ever distract here. Not just say you have to go and reset the whole formalization. Or more informal sector, no, baby I have us out already. Okay. And we become one. It's like one of the things risk they deal with on a daily basis. And you won't see the impact of the new normal too much.
All right. Please give us your last few words.
But I mean, catch a Ghana phone say, with your running system where you're running NDC NPP way for 27 years. No benefit be you know, there's nothing you are getting. There's no benefit to any of us. And maybe Jinemu as an independent candidate, 2020 way December, Pamucho, Yensisem, for year prosperity, any omuamu eba after us, Yensisem, because Ghana deserves better.
Yeah, also as Mr. Mariko Figan and no about the hot seat more or your independent presidential aspirant. You didn't come over brave, you then as I said, you're 2 and suffering or buy no but and semu. Made I want so as Sunday be at 3 p.m. Would they would TV no to a Kwafoot station. The only agricultural channel or share the hot seat nyame on shell pa. Yes, I am my Muslim brothers and sisters, no, a very happy Salah. More enjoying myself, but enjoy it whilst we are all home because then to me call any social gathering. So just be with your family and enjoy the Salah. Mame and that aristocrat boutique I say. Almost share me at there. Matter heko near the police barracks. They be a mekan opata their papa. Nebo ewo former oko aristocrat boutique omo ebe show. Unim ni apesa wo sheko the particular function obetimi advice what to wear. Omo ye delivery and so ewo Accra and beyond into no delivery services obetimi afromo ewo 020 451 1464 020 451 1464. Mama so enda Dolly's Beauty Parlor omo no mama me wake up and mama say me new makeup ama me damase omo so mo number 026 590 2389 026 590 2389 oko ha also share sister Dorothy and mama Dorothy obeye we new makeup kama na ode ama omo enene omo boa me a me de dwumadi ebro with the production team na say finally Maminda Mr. Kofi Marigan, me to Mr. friend no. Or buy so oni abedi and come Mr. Gan, thank you very much. Also, me da what to say or share. Your friend Akosia, Asabia, Asumeni, Dasene, your best sign a shebe, Miss So, show su ye why, na COVID-19 as a coronavirus no, real. Bye bye. Chebia amanyofo beko epueye atoye asret memufo se omonto omoso aba na mibiso edien ena omowo ema ekuafo mibisa ekuafo efise Ghana ha ye sika sam ho fapem ejina ekuayo mu wenti ena ekuafo TV kofa bae ye de fofo kra eba ya to ni din the hot seat eye dwumade bia ye ne wona omonimu de metra ministers MPs MCs, DCs, any empo aspiring MPs, one on wejina say yen to omoso aba ebehia na niomwo ema ekuafo ana a great sector no omo de atopo no so wo hot seat no so no me akosia asabia asmeni megina wana mu na mebisa omo ensemo afa ho obese obeso yasen a hwe number sia egu TV de so efre ni eni wo endi nkita ho the hot seat ebeye she the hot seat ebeye hot akonwa no so ebeye she